What's up, everybody? So the other day we kind of gave some thoughts on a hen nozzle. We hadn't really used it. Got an update on it. We used it today. Well, after I make this video, it'll be a few days, but we got to use it. We liked it. I got a video of it comparing to a combination nozzle. I'm not exactly sure what they had their gallonage set on, so I can't really justify the gallonage. I can't say what they had it set on, but I've got a video we're going to upload in a few weeks. It's kind of like the nozzles were working side by side. Everything worked good on this nozzle. We did have, like I said in my last video, the unlock. We ran into a problem with the unlock. It just kept twisting. This part did. I don't think that this should be on here at all to be able to twist. I don't know, they might should like re-engineer that. Just my opinion. Everybody else has their own opinions, they're entitled to them. Another problem we had was this nozzle. I'm not sure if it's the one we have or what, but we have an issue with it shutting off, and it shuts off hard. We can't figure that out. I'm gonna ask the salesman when he comes back to get it because of the demo. And I have these other two here. I don't have the issue with this nozzle shutting off. It shuts off fine, slowly. That's a smooth bore. Here's a combination. They're both Akrons. I don't have the problem shutting off, so I'm not really sure what the issue is. If that's just a design of some sort to half throttle them. We don't know that, so we're gonna ask some questions on that. We ran into a problem with it shutting down too hard today. There's an argument about water hammer. Some people say you can't water hammer, some people can't say you can. I don't know, that could initially be a problem. The turbo, it put some back pressure on it. We could see that, we could tell. I don't know if it was enough to keep it from kinking. I mean, you're running at 50 PSI, your hoses are, I mean, they're gonna kink. Any smooth bore that we don't run them a lot, but when I run a smooth bore, I mean, 50 PSI is hard to kink. We ran an automatic egg fire today, and this entire county runs combination nozzles. I don't think there's one department that has a smooth bore. Another issue that we kind of had running with like the other departments was they're like, oh, there ain't enough pressure, there ain't enough pressure. And we, you know, you got guys going like, hey, you don't need a lot of pressure. You know, we're flowing gallonage right now. So I don't know if we start running that, we're gonna have to kind of have some training with the other ones, the other departments, other guys, and just explain like we're not getting PSI right here. We're doing gallonage. Other than that, the water droplets and the gallonage, it worked very good. Very good knockdown some heavy fire load today. We were the second truck in. They already had a line fixing to put in operation. We just went ahead. They asked us to pull line, so we pulled that one. You know, we wanted to try it. Video showed justice. I mean, it did a great job. I don't have anything bad to say about it besides I just want to kind of get a better explanation on the turbo, and I'd like to have an explanation on the shutoff. So once we kind of get an update on that, we'll let you guys know. I don't really use the smooth bore because it don't have the correct tip on it that we would need to fight fire. Another thing is I've been around a few nozzles. I'd like to discuss these. I don't like the pistol grips. That's one thing I like about the hen is they don't have pistol grips on them, and I don't know if you can add them to them. I mean, that's another personal preference. I mean, there's a big argument over pistol grips. I could sit and argue with somebody over this, but I don't agree with the pistol grip because you should have your hose, you know, 2 foot back, holding at your hip to be able to work your nozzle. And I just feel like these are easy way to get somebody hurt or get you in a bad situation, because if you have a pistol grip, you're looking to hold it. But when you hold it, you start getting farther and farther and farther back. I don't know, I don't agree with pistol grips. And another problem with pistol grips that I run into is if, like this truck, it's got high cross lay beds. We just run a flat load and put some these pig ears in it. It pulls great for us. On this truck, we run a Minuteman on it, kind of a modified Minuteman. When we're trying to put the pistol grips in here, you don't really push down in there good. Or if you're getting these hose beds, you start getting them full on a Minuteman, you've got that pistol grip sticking up when you flip it back over. Because on our modified, if you step over the camera, this is just, like I said, there's not a wrong and a right way for hose loads. But we run it like this, instead of putting it in the very bottom, it flips over. But when you start to pack the nozzle up here, I just feel like the handle gets in the way with packing it. I know that some Minutemans, you just leave the nozzle under. And I feel like if you was packing your nozzle under with a pistol grip, I don't know, you're gonna have to push the pistol grip under this stack, or it's not gonna fit very well. I personally do not like pistol grips. And I kind of like want some feedback on pistol grips, like what do you like about them? Everything that we've had that we've ordered has pistol grips. We just kind of ordered some new nozzles. We ordered them without pistol grips. We're gonna run them. Somebody told me you could take these off, so I don't know. We're gonna take a few of them off, and I don't know. It's all like testing, man. So we just figured, hey, let's try this. If we don't like it, we'll go back to the other way. I just want to kind of go over like this truck, some of our stuff in it. We keep a couple extra nozzles, and these nozzles, these bigger 2.5s, they don't run pistol grips on those because obviously you can't hold them. I mean, you're either sitting on them or you got two guys on them, and I just don't understand why we like pistol grips on the cross lays. Even our booster reel, we order a nozzle. It's got a handle on it, pistol grip. I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of argument. There's not a right or a wrong way, but I do like this HEN nozzle today running without the pistol grip on it. It worked very well with the low PSI. You know, the hose kind of flexible. Those guys were able to, and I used it for about 30, 45 minutes myself. Just playing with it after we kind of got everything knocked down, just putting some water on some hot spots. And it worked great. It did. You can turn it. We use both positions, just straight and the fan. I don't know. I'd like some other people to that maybe bought these or demoed them, give us some feedback on them, and we can go from there. I appreciate y'all talking, and we're just gonna kind of run back here. And we had a chimney fire last night, yeah, and then a structure fire this morning. And the amount of just pulling 2 cross lays, the amount of hose we had to wash today, and it's just unreal. We're gonna go back here and get a good video of our hose rack. And we're kind of curious how you all washed your hose. We run 1 3/4 inch, all of it's double jacketed. A lot of people tell us to wash it with a brush. I've heard some people say if you wash it with a pressure washer, it'll mess the jackets up. I just kind of like some feedback on how your department does it. And I don't know, we're just trying to get out with everybody and kind of talk and get. We ain't trying to argue about anything. We just like to look at better options, or that's what the questions is with the pistol grips. So we appreciate it. We'll walk back here to the hose rack and let you check out how much hose we had to wash today. Maybe give us some opinions on washing it, make it easier for us. We do use a pressure washer. We use a pressure washer, but it's really thick. We'll get some detergent, and that don't hurt the hose, and brush it. We'll step on back here and pause the video and we'll flip it over. So this is a hose rack. I was curious how everybody kind of else had theirs. Some former member built this for us, and it works really good. We kind of boxed it in here on accident. We built that doorway in, now the hose rack's stuck in here, so we're gonna have to cut it and move that. But I mean, this is just the amount of hose that we had to wash today, just from 2 fires, pulling 2 cross lays. So some feedback on washing hose would be good. Quick, this is our tanker. It's a Deep South truck, 3,000 gallons, 2015 model. It runs every fire behind our first shot engine, every automatic aid, or in our first due, it runs behind the engine. We'll do a quick walk out on it at the end of the video. We appreciate y'all watching, and just give us some feedback.